Fellow Sapiens, I am pleased to introduce you to Social Life Network. Before embarking on this journey, I must say that this is a long-term play, and short-term investors should close this video. Now that we have separated the wheat from the chaff, let's begin. The company is building a portfolio of social networks powered by blockchain and AI. They target subcultures overlooked by Facebook and LinkedIn to create integrated websites to connect businesses and consumers. It is estimated that the industries targeted by Social Life offers a door to over 120 million users in the USA. They now operate across the cannabis, real estate, outdoors activities, and sports industries. Their revenue model is simple. They get 5% of the profits that their licensees generate on their network and retain a 15% share of the portfolio company when they reach a liquidity event. To date, they have 10 core licensees, 3 of which are in the process of public offerings on NASDAQ or the NYSE, MJ-Link, HuntPost and Likree. Their first social network, WDLF.com, was developed in 2013. The idea was to build a networking place for consumers in the cannabis industry. Since then, they have added 3 more networks under the cannabis industry umbrella, MJ-Link, HempTalk and MJ Invest. At the end of 2020, MJ-Link has filed with the SEC for a $50 million IPO, which would value it at around $133 million. What I like the most about the company is the strong management team, led by Ken Tapp. Ken is extremely professional and tries to keep transparency at its maximum. I have been listening into his live podcast series and can say that he handles the questions very well, a lot better than SafeMoon's most recent AMA. They are currently working on the valuation of their portfolio companies that they will be publishing on a quarterly basis. Ken has also committed to purging the balance sheet from convertible debt securities. He kept his promise as all the toxic debt was eliminated. Moreover, he is aware that malicious actors are manipulating their stock price by engaging in toxic lending and short selling of their shares. Since he cares about the shareholders, he filed a $5 million and $40 million complaint against a convertible debt funder for violation of securities laws. Ken is even footing the associated legal bills. And no, if you thought the company can't afford lawyers, you are wrong. They have more than 2 years of runway capital. Although Social Life is not planning a reverse stock split for the near term, an uplist to the OTCQB is not out of the picture. Amongst other requirements, they would need to maintain their share price above 1 cent for a certain amount of time. In terms of numbers, it is easy to apply their 15% stake in the portfolio companies to get an intrinsic valuation. For example, if the total valuation of their 10 companies is around $1 billion, their share is $150 million. I will leave it up to you to assign a valuation on the portfolio companies. Keep in mind, this does not include the 5% share of profits they get as well. Now, with all that in mind, I would like to remind you that this is my personal opinion. It should not be construed as financial advice. Please conduct your own due diligence before undertaking any investments. With that said, do you believe in Social Life Network's value proposition? Will you be buying their shares? And if not, why?